Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by and checking out another one of my videos. We're out here in the garage today. We got a small engine here that's a crank nose start. So I'm going to show you how to diagnose it and how to fix it, hopefully. So get to it here and show you what needs done. Alright y'all, may recognize this from the last video where we did the head gasket on it. That's where we found out that it was a crank nose start. So I'll just show you guys. We can crank her. She has nose start. Got a little happy gas here. She'll run for a few on the happy gas, and that's about it. So we're not getting fuel through the carburetor, but I will show you that we are getting spark here. And this is my homemade spark tester. Get you guys centered there. You watch her right there. We'll show you. Hopefully that shows up. We can zoom in a little bit more. There you go. Alright, so now next thing I'm going to do, and we're going to do this kind of Pate's Performance style. We're going to kind of do it quick and dirty. I am going to pull the carburetor, but I'm not going to use the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm going to show you all that you can do this at home with, minimal hand tools. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to pull this cover off. Just make it a little easier. So, alright. Got that out of the way. I'm going to loose my fuel line up here. And I did check. I am getting fuel to the carburetor. It's just not coming out. So I'm assuming the float's stuck. We can replace it with. That looked like some ugly fuel. So anyways, there is fresh fuel in the tank, so that means it's not coming down through to get to the carburetor. Alright, get that up out of the way. Now these are held on with a 1/2-inch wrench. Or 1/2-inch headed bolt, not 1/2-inch wrench. This is the wrench, that's the bolt. Now on these coilers, it can be a bugger sometimes to get in there to get them loose, but all small engines are all the same when it comes to fixing the carburetor on them. Just got to get it off and clean that bowl and clean the main jet. So alright, I got it broke loose. I'm lucky that these have a flat-headed slot in them, so I can reach in here and keep turning them with the flathead. So, yep, there's that bolt out of there. Take that, there's a linkage over here for the choke, and ooh, that's nasty. Alright, now the bottom bolt nut is a 9/16. Man, I'm a popular guy. Everybody trying to get a hold of me. Alright, look at that. That nasty smelling looking fuel coming out of there. So, oh yeah, There's a little jet in the bottom there. It's plugged. And I'm guessing that this main jet up in here is plugged. So let me grab a screwdriver here. See if we can get that to come out. She broke loose. Yep, that one's plugged too, so alright, now clean this one out. Torch tip cleaners. You can pick these up at most any auto parts store. I think Lowe's even has them, probably Home Depot. So there's different sizes. They're like little mini files. Just find one that one poked through, but find one that has just a little bit of resistance to it. That's a pretty big jet in this thing. Keep going until we find one that has some decent resistance. There we go. Let's try one. There we go. Alright. Happens to be almost the biggest one. It is the biggest one on this core, so. Oh, she's nice and clear now. I can see through it. And there's little holes in the side. You want to make sure you can see daylight through those. So, and this is your emulsion tube and your wharf and your main jet all in one. Sometimes you'll just have this piece here comes out, and then your emulsion tube separate. You can go in through the venturi, pop it down out, clean it. So, all right, there's those two. And where's my brake parts cleaner here. We're just gonna shoot a little bit through there. Alright, got that all nice and clean. There's my main jet. Little orifice down in there. Now sometimes these carburetors will have a main jet screw that'll go down through there. This one does not, so we're just going to clean it out. And a little word of advice: if you're using brake or carburetor cleaner, watch your plastic and rubber parts. It can make them swell, and then you'll regret it because they won't fit back together. We're just going to give this a little good cleaning. Shoot up through the main opening there. Get that all flushed out. I'm going to shoot some down through the fuel inlet. Make sure it's good and clean, which it is. Yep, she's coming out through there. So, now if you needed to clean that float needle, it's underneath here. There's a pin right there we can pull out, and that float will come up out of there. So we don't have to do that because we get fuel down through it. We're gonna put that main jet back in, and putting these back in. You don't have to herc them down, just seat them. Spin it down in nice and easy until it stops. Try not to get on the threads that are going in. Just give it a little snug. That's good. So, got your bowl here. Put that back on there. Make sure the gasket's all the way coming out around there. Bowl nut. Trigger tight there. Give her a little snug here. Alright. Now, on this carburetor, there is, let me get it spun around here. There is a main jet adjuster here and an idle here. We're going to leave those alone until we figure out if those actually need to be cleaned out. I'm going to say it's the bowl, problem with the bowl down there. So, we got that. We'll hook up our choke cable here. We're going to feed this in here. Try to get that bolt started again. I think we got a little bit finger started there, so get a little turn there. Alright, I'm going to tighten that back up. We'll bring you back when we're ready to flush the fuel line, and then we'll hook everything back up and we'll give it a try. Got that carburetor tightened back on there. I got the got a little catch, or I trimmed the end of the hose line, fuel line off. I got me a little catch here. I want to drain that bad fuel out of that fuel line. Oh yeah, she was good and yeller. Now we're getting some better fuel. Alright. I'm not going to drain the whole tank, so shut that off. Shake, shake, shake. Set that off to the side. We won't spill it, hopefully. Famous last words. Alright, so fuel line back on there. Get our clamp back down here. Tighten our clamp up. Alright, and we'll turn the fuel on here. Now, if your fuel tank don't have a shut off, you'll have to pinch the line or something. But yeah, we're gonna turn that on. Make sure we ain't got no leaks. Take up all of our tools off the tractor. That way the stuff don't go everywhere. We don't lose everything. Pick up my bowl nut for the screw for the air cleaner. While that's doing its thing, we're going to put all of our stuff away, or at least move it off the tractor. Y'all know I don't put stuff away. I just throw it wherever. So, alright y'all, I didn't have a new spark plug wire. No big deal. Let's see if this thing will fire up now. Give her a little choke. Got a little fuel. Alright y'all, there you go. Now on this one I always shut the fuel off because it's habit. But there you have it. Diagnose and repair a crank nose start on a small engine. The reason I did need to get this done and get it running is because in the last video we did the head gasket. I do need to put it through a couple heat cycles and retorque the head bolts. I think I forgot to say that in that video, but that is something that needs done. So, alright, I'm going to put this air cleaner housing back on. In the winter, on this tractor, I do not run an air cleaner, just like a snow blower. The snow that's flying around gets on it, melts, then it freezes, and then you can't get it started and can't get it running. So, I leave the air cleaner off in the winter time. But if I do use it for anything in the summer, pushing dirt or whatever, I do have the housing hanging up on the wall, or the air cleaner and the cover hanging up on the wall. I put it back on, and it's great. So, all right, that's it. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for the video for today. If you liked that video, hit the thumbs up. You know, hopefully you go learn a little something or got a little knowledge of how to diagnose and repair a crank nose start. And on all 4-stroke small engines, it's basically the same. If you got spark and you got fuel going to the carburetor, fuel in the tank, it's usually the carburetor's dirty. Carburetors may vary, but they're all basically the same. It's got a float bowl. There are some old Briggs that mount right to the top of the tank. Same thing, you got to just take them apart, clean them. Those have built-in fuel pumps, but if you're getting fuel to the carburetor but it's not starting 99% of the time, if it's got spark at the spark plug, it's gonna be the carburetor issue there, that it's dirty, it needs clean. So that's all I got for you. Like I said, if you like this video and you want to catch what else we do here in the garage, I suggest you hit that little subscribe button and ring the bell, get all the notifications. And if you want a really good time, come on out Sunday night, 7 p.m. on the channel. We do a live stream. We answer questions, hang out, talk about what we've been doing for the week, and just basically have a really good time. So appreciate y'all, and as always, keep wrenching.